Hey, welcome to the Small Business Made Simple podcast, brought to you by socialmediaandmarketing.com.au. Being in business is never easy, but it can be simple, or at least simpler. Join me, your host Jen Donovan, every week where we focus on marketing, social media, and working towards simplifying your business. You with me? Let's do this.
If you're gonna dream it big, 'cause someone out there listening. Everyone's got a voice to give, and it's time I heard you whistling, 'cause there's no point at all, in dreaming small.
Why, hey there. Welcome to episode 240 of the Small Business Made Simple podcast. Thank you, as always, for lending me your ears today. I know you have lots of choices out there, and I really do appreciate you making my podcast one of them. If you are enjoying this podcast, then I'd love you to take a screenshot and share it on your socials and maybe tag me, because that would be super cool to get to know you a little bit like you get to know me listening and watching this podcast every single week. Don't forget, you can find the show notes for this podcast at all the W's socialmediaandmarketing.com.au/240. Did you get a chance to listen to last week's episode? If you didn't, then after you finished here, of course, swing back and listen to episode 239. I had the amazing Michelle Smith on the podcast, and her business is called Aussie Biz Chick, and her business is all about subscription boxes. It was such a great opportunity to talk to someone that had a different income stream to most of us and learn a little bit about her journey and what that looks like to own a subscription-based business. Before I get started, I would like to give a shout out to this week's sponsor, BL Management Consultants, BLMC, where their motto is your people working well. And they've actually been the trusted partner in health and safety since 1999. They're not just about traditional health and safety, though they are about working on the entire person, both psychologically and physically, because the safety of both is the key focus in achieving people working well, thriving in your workplace, and of course, being compliant. BLMC has worked with Lifeline and the Brown Family Wine Group, Hume Bank, and many more organizations. They have some really cool upcoming courses all around workplace safety. So their first course is called Mental Health First Aid, and that's on the 2nd and 3rd of May, 2023, and Resilience First Aid on the 18th and 19th of May. Courses do book out, so if you are interested, head to their send them an email at office@blmc.com.au and inquire about your spot. You can find all about BLMC on their website at allthewsblmc.com.au. But today we are talking about what's in it for me, or as you might have seen the acronym around, WIIFM. It's a well-known marketing tactic, and essentially WIIFM describes what the consumer or audience will get out of buying or using the product or service that you sell. It's basically the central question you need to answer in most of your strategic marketing, especially when you are using your selling strategy. It's pretty common for consumers to chew over buying decisions. You might have heard about buyers needing 12 touch points or 18 touch points or even higher these days. And each one of these touch points is bringing your buyer closer to actually parting with their money and making that buying decision. Being able to answer the WIIFM question, the what's in it for me question, means that you'll have to know your audience really well. You'll need to understand their pain points or their pleasure points, and all of this will help you create better marketing copy and, of course, better sales materials as well. So take one product or service that you sell and pick it up if you can, if it's a tangible product, or think about it if you need to imagine it because it's not a tangible product, and ask yourself the question as your own buyer. So let's flip it. You're no longer the small business owner. You are now the buyer of your products. And think about this question: what's in it for me? If I buy this product or this service, what's in it for me? If you can't answer that question for every product or every service that you sell, then you've got some work to do. How you answer this question is basically the holy grail question of marketing. This is the question we need to make sure we know the answer to with everything that we sell. We need to make sure we are not only highlighting the, well, not that, we need to make sure that we are highlighting the benefits of the product or service that we sell. I must say that product sellers do this quite badly. Sorry for any product sellers out there. I'm not putting you all in the bad basket, but lots of people out there who sell products concentrate on telling you all about the product. Like it takes AAA batteries, it's 3 centimeters by 5 centimeters, it comes in pink. But it also comes in 11 other colors. It has a 3-year warranty, and the list goes on and on. This does not answer the what's in it for me question. These are not really the questions that your customer is asking at the point that they see your product. These details are certainly important, but the customer or the prospect has to become more interested, more involved, more engaged with the product. And you need to tell them about the benefits of the products, not just the features of the products. A benefit is something that produces good or helpful results or affects or that promotes the well-being of person who's buying it. So there is a whole raft of things that are benefits, obviously specific to the product or the service that you sell. If you purchased this, then what would happen or how would it make you feel? So it's kind of like that if then question that comes out. So if I do this, then I get that. If I do this, then this will happen. In other words, describe how purchasing your product or service is going to solve their problem or surprise and delight them. If you own a bakery, just don't talk about the cakes you make, but rather how you can help make their customers' special occasions even more special, or how they can come and relax with a coffee and cake after a stressful morning at work. If you sell candles, don't just tell me the fragrance and how long they burn for. But use emotive marketing language and explain to me. Imagine coming home after a long day feeling stressed and exhausted. You light a candle and let the soft, soothing scent fill the air. As you're breathing in the calming aroma, you feel the tension from your body just melt away. Our candles are made from all natural ingredients and crafted with care to provide you with a truly luxurious and relaxing experience. Why settle for ordinary candles when you can treat yourself to something truly special? Now, in this example, we're focusing on both the benefits of the candles, how you can help you relax and unwind after a long day, but we're also highlighting the fact that the candles are all natural ingredients and crafted with care, which also appeals to the customer who prioritizes eco-friendliness and quality. If you're accountant, just don't tell me that it's time to do my taxes, but ask me, are you feeling tired and overwhelmed by your finances? Do you dread tax season every year? Our accounting services are designed to take the stress out of managing your finances and help you achieve your financial goals. With our expert guidance and personalized approach, you'll feel confident and in control of your money. We understand that everyone's financial situation is unique, which is why we tailor our services to meet your specific needs. Whether you're a small business owner or an individual looking to optimize your finances, we have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. So, why struggle with your finances on your own when you can have a trusted partner by your side? Let us help you achieve financial success and peace of mind. In this example, we're focusing on the benefits of using accounting services, feeling confident and in control of your finances, achieving financial goals, and experiencing peace of mind. We're also highlighting the fact that our services are personalized and tailored to meet each client's unique needs. I'm sure you're starting to get the picture. WIIFM, what's in it for me, is a crucial part of your marketing and should be central question that you are asking yourself on behalf of your clients or your customers when you are designing marketing copy, especially sales copy. In short, I think you should always be keeping this what's in it for me principle in your mind and focus on your business or focus on how your business can benefit your customers. That way, you'll be able to attract and retain lots of loyal customers who appreciate the value you actually provide them. So you might be thinking to yourself, Jen, I don't think I've ever asked, what's in it for me as a consumer, but you have. It's not necessarily a question that you might go, "What's in it for me?" Like, it's not a physical question that you might ask yourself, but it is. You're comparing 2 candles. What are you comparing? Are you comparing, smells and what that smell means to you? You're thinking about what's in it for me. If I buy the strawberry scented one as opposed to the vanilla one, which one do I want in my bedroom, and how is that going to make me feel when I burn them? If you're thinking about employing a new accountant, you're not thinking who is going to get me, um, well, you probably are thinking who's going to get me the best return for my tax, because then okay, what can I do with that extra money? How is that extra money going to make me feel? Most of us who get a big tax return straight away go for, I could go on a holiday or I could pay off the credit cards. Like we're looking for those feelings. We are looking for a benefit for us. So even though you might not pick up a product or think about a service and go, what's in it for me? You are subconsciously asking yourself that very question, what's in it for me? So as small business owners, we need to flip that and make sure that we understand our customer, understand what our customer is subconsciously asking themselves when they're comparing our product or our service to our competitors, or even to the range of products and services that we have. Um, it's I guess what's in it for me is fighting that principle of buying on price. None of us want to attract the customers or the clients who are purely motivated by price. That's just a race to the bottom. So, what differentiates us from someone who is just competing only on price? The what's in it for me principle, understanding our clients' pain points, delight points, surprise and delight points, and all of that. So, I really want you to think about what's in it for me principle. Get some of your marketing collateral out, get some of your products and services up on the screen, and think about it from your customer's point of view. What's in it for me? Now, if you've got any questions or you want to have a bit of a chat, I would love you to head into my Facebook group, Like Minded Business Owners, and share any of your thoughts and chatter over there with everyone. That would be awesome. And if you loved this episode and found it valuable, I would love for you to take 30 seconds out of your day and leave me a rating and review, if that's possible where you are listening to this podcast. One of the goals of mine for 2023 is to reach more people with this podcast, and you can help me achieve that by leaving a review. Thank you so much in advance. Otherwise, I'll see you next week on episode 241. But thanks again to BL Management for sponsoring this podcast today. Don't forget their courses that are coming up, the Mental Health First Aid course on the 2nd and 3rd of May, and the Resilience First Aid course on the 18th and 19th of May. Get in contact with them at blmc.com.au for more information or to book your spot. But in the meantime, let's hang out on social if we're not already. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, or of course, LinkedIn. But whatever you do, remember, my small business peep, as my opening song says, there is no point in dreaming small. would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Yorta Yorta people, on which I record this podcast and conduct my business today, and pay my respects to their elders, past and present. I extend this respect to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here with us today as well.